How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, aka Slammerella, and today we have another metal collection update to do, and this time we have got about 6 different albums to check out here. One's actually not an album, and you've probably seen it before if you've been watching for any length of time. I recently did a full review on this project, and that is Terror Machine with Ingen Retret. These guys released the 3-track EP here in 2020. I went over it in depth in my review. If you really want to hear everything about this and my kind of glowing review of this, this is just some excellent kind of black and thrash feel with a little bit of extra dark grooviness here and there with the riffs. They really go above and beyond with the creativity and heaviness and just full-on kind of venomous attack. And yeah, really good stuff. Highly recommend them. They're from Norway, so if you like any of that Norway thrash or black and thrash or black metal, highly recommend checking them out. Started in 2018, and before this they kind of have a demo and one single, which this is basically the combination of, which I also say in the review. But yeah, so check these guys out. Highly recommend them. And check out the review I did for them. That's Terror Machine with Ingen Retret EP from 2020. Excellent stuff. Next, we've got a couple albums from this band, and I've been waiting a while to get them in my collection. As soon as I found out about them, and basically through my whole thrash deep dive recently, I'm surprised that they haven't popped up in my collection sooner. But hey, better now than never. That is Power Trip with Manifest Decimation, their first album. This one was released in 2013. If you don't know who Power Trip are, they are a kind of crossover thrash band from Texas, USA. They've been around since about 2008. Really like that logo. I know Worship the Pizzagram used to talk a lot about these guys, and a couple of the other thrash related channels have probably already brought these guys up a bit, but really good. I'm so glad that I have this in my collection now. Just some really good stuff if you're into crossover and thrash. They really got that kind of modern feel to it, and lots of riffs to be able to pull out of their sleeves for sure. But yes, so I got the first album here, Manifest Decimation from 2013, but I also got their second album, Nightmare Logic, from 2017. This is also really good. Pretty much exactly the same as the first album, just building on their sound a little bit. There's the disc there in the back of the tray. I think this folds out into a poster of some sort. Besides this though, they also have an EP called Armageddon Blues from 2009, and they also have a self-titled EP from 2011, and they also have a compilation called the Armageddon Blues Sessions with all their demos and stuff from before Manifest Decimation and all that. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on that. And they also have a split or two that I also wouldn't mind getting. But yeah, these guys are really good crossover thrash, more thrash than anything else, with maybe a little bit of a hardcore tinge now and then. I want to say like a mix of Trap Them mixed with thrash, but like this much Trap Them and like this much thrash. So yeah, check out Power Trip. There's no reason why you shouldn't like them if you're into thrash, or if you like Municipal Waste or stuff like that. They're not so much more pizza thrash though, a little less cheesy. So if you like a little bit more serious stuff, Power Trip is definitely it. Alright, moving on to a little bit earlier thrash, but still modern. This is the first album by Suicidal Angels. This is Eternal Domination. Now, this is more of like a Black and Death feeling thrash album, and a little bit more raw than their more recent things, but I still enjoy it. there's some pretty decent riffs and some pretty sick drumming going on in here. The vocals is where you kind of get that blackened death feel, with the odd, also regular expected thrash vocals thrown in there. Yeah, very, very evil, very dark kind of blasphemous lyrics and themes going on with this project. I've been wanting to get some Suicidal Angels in my collection for a while. If you don't know Suicidal Angels, they're from Athens, Greece, and they have 5 other albums besides this and 1 EP, and they also started in 2001. So yeah, so besides this, I also got their newest album, so I got their first and their last album. I was happy to find this at my local Now and Then music shop for a pretty decent price. This is their more modern sound, obviously, since it's their most recent album. But by that I mean they kind of lost that raw Black and Death feel, and it has that more New Testament, New Creator feel to it than it does their more raw stuff from back in the Eternal Domination days. It's still really, really good, still really holds up. This artwork is really fucking cool. That's another thing about Suicidal Angels, is that I really enjoy the artwork that they have for their front cover, or yeah, for the front covers. There's the disc there. Not too much special there, but yeah. So kind of an underrated band in the thrash community, I think. I don't hear too many people talking about Suicidal Angels, and if I do, it's like, oh yeah, they're good, and then that's kind of the end of the conversation. But maybe I'm just watching the wrong channels. If you know any thrash collecting channels, you know, definitely throw them down in the comment section, let me know about them. So far, all I kind of know about is like Mark G with a C and Julian Lopez. Excellent channel, by the way. Love Julian Lopez. I threw some of his band Aberrance's music in the last Stuck Skate video, so definitely check out the last Stuck Skate video and check out the links in there if you want to check out their music. But anyways, yeah, Suicidal Angels, great stuff. Definitely want to get some more of these guys. If you don't know who Suicidal Angels is, they are, once again, a kind of thrash band out of Athens, Greece, with early ties to kind of like black and death metal sound, not just thrash. So over their discography, they have varying elements throughout their thrash metal. So definitely check them out. You won't regret it. All right, and we got one last thing here in this collection update before we're done. And I had to get this. I know I've got a ways to go with this band. I got their first album, and now I got their last album again. So I kind of did the same thing that I did with Suicidal Angels with this band, and that is Legion of the Damned. This is their 2019 album, Slaves of the Shadow Realm. Really, really cool stuff. Kind of get like dark funeral vibes from that cover for some reason, but yeah, they're not black metal. They're more of like a thrashing death metal band. More elements of thrash, obviously, but they definitely sprinkle in the death metal tinges here and there and the heaviness here and there. This album is no different. This is a really crushing, dark thrash album. Also really enjoyed the artwork on this. Pretty cool, very Tolkien looking, and really fast, really hard hitting. If you don't know who Legion of the Damned are, first of all, highly recommend you go check them out, because once again, one of those underrated, less talked about thrash bands, and holy fuck that glare. But yeah, they are from the Netherlands, and they started in 2005. Besides this, they also have 6 other albums. Once again, I also have their first album from 2006 called Malevolent Rapture, and I need to fill in that gap eventually. Same with Suicidal Angels. But yeah, if you're into thrash and you want that like dark, more evil tinge to it, and you're looking to maybe get into it from other genres, Legion of the Damned and Suicidal Angels, at least the early stuff, should do it for you. So please go check out Legion of the Damned and check out Suicidal Angels. Really, really good, dark, evil kind of thrash with hints of black and death metal and stuff in there thrown in for good measure. And that is it for this collection update. Once again, I want to remind you guys that I do have a couple other channels, that being Stuck Skateboards, and one that I haven't really posted on recently, that is You Found a Unicorn, which is kind of like an LGBT related channel. If you guys are interested in that, I have the links posted in the description box. And we recently hit 3,900 subscribers. That's getting me pretty stoked. Getting 100 subscribers closer to 4,000, and when we get to that 4,000 subscriber mark, or maybe even the 500,000 view mark, I'll be doing a giveaway. So make sure you share these videos or any videos you like on my channel with your friends on your Facebook, or tag me on Instagram or stuff like that, so we can help get these videos out and introduce people to new bands, because that's mostly what this channel is about, introducing you guys to new sick metal and punk bands and new horror movies and stuff like that, because I also do horror reviews with a couple of different movies thrown in it called Horror Films to Watch or Avoid. Hopefully you guys enjoy those series. That's about it for now for the collection updates. I am expecting something in the mail from an awesome thrash band over in Europe. I'm not exactly sure when that's coming. I have got a notification that it's now in Canada, so now it's just a matter of time of getting from whichever border it hit to me. So I will be doing that unboxing on here as well soon enough. And also I plan on doing a little bit of a video for the stuff behind me here and there. As you can see, we got a bit of a Halloween town collection going on. The wife and I have been slowly collecting some spooky pieces, so I'll probably piece together some sort of unboxing and reveal video, and then just kind of going through what we got soon. Don't know if you're interested in that. Could just be considered part of the horror related videos, but yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section below. I'll do that when I can. Cheers and thanks for watching. For glory, for the Rebel Alliance, Slammerella out.